happened, something happened, and I need to warn you that today the internet is going horrible. So what it could happen is that the mission goes down, shut it off, and I had to restart the stream, okay? And we'll have to send you back the link. So if I get disconnected, please wait for me. I will send you the link again so as to get to join me, right? Just to let you know, because I struggled it with the previous group, okay? Well, let's start before anything can happen here. Good, I have a lot of people here watching and listening to me. And so as to go quick and to see if you remember what we had last lesson, tell me, we started working with present perfect, right? Which were the two words that we with present perfect? Which was the one that we thought when we have in mind in Spanish, recién? Do you remember? Please, I'm waiting for someone to chat, to write. Just, okay, thank you. Try to type fast when you do it. Just is the word that we used when we think about recién, okay? Which was the other one that we thought every time we have in Spanish, ya está, o ya lo hice, o ya. Which is the other word? Already. Fantastic. That's the other one that we need, yes, in order to think of present perfect. Already. Just and already were the two words that we started working with at the time of thinking of present perfect. And why? Why do we need to know these to to use present perfect? Is because for us as Spanish speakers, it's very difficult to think of present perfect examples. But if we have that in Spanish, if we have that thing in mind in Spanish, then I can think of the example easily, more easily, all right? Hi, Valentin. All right, welcome. Okay, so we have just and already. Give me one example with just and another one. Give me an example with already. Quick, rápido, quick. Okay, just all right. Thank you. But there is a wee problem because we thought of just and we have to remember it's present perfect. And for present perfect, we need to use have or has. It is important. Yes, past participle. Can you correct that example, Sophie? It was a good one. Excellent. Well, Bruno, you as well. Can you correct the example? Same as Sophie, correct it now, because to use already, you need to have or has before, just already, and the past participle. We need a subject, right? Mile, which is the past participle of do? Excellent. Now I'm writing it. I have just woke up. Great, Sophie, Bruno, waiting for you to check the other one, same as Mile. I have just drunk water. Good. That's okay, Sophie, no problem. It's siesta time. I have already, what? Which is the, yeah, past participle verb is missing. I have already, look, I have already lunch. Fantastic, Mile. Mile has already done her homework. Right. Bruno, which is the past participle verb that goes here? Who is Dragonis? I just didn't sleep all right. I just didn't sleep all night. All right. Who's Dragonis? I have no idea. Excellent, Valentine. I have just written a history. Eaten. Great. Thank you, Bruno. So there are three examples. I have just woke up. I have already eaten lunch. And Millie has already done her homework. Let's take. I use I, but it wasn't I the one giving the example. It was you giving the example. More specifically, in this case, was Sophie. Sophie has just woke up, and this one was Bruno. Bruno has already eaten his lunch. Okay? I have just drunk juice. Good, excellent, Julian. Lautaro. Okay, you're Draconis. I have no idea who was Draconis. Thank you, Lauti. Right, excellent. So that's something just and already is clear. I have just, no problem. Hi, Dana. Hello, good to see you. At least you are here. We're just having a quick revision of what we have worked with last lesson, all right? No problem. So just and already, when we think just, recién, already, ya, okay? No matter what I'm thinking, if I'm thinking recién, just, and ya already, and that's present perfect. Have or has is necessary, the word that I need to, and past participle of the verb. Okay? And now we are going to work with some other word, which is yet. Does any of you know what yet is? Does any of you know what yet is? Hi, Pame, thank you. It's aún o todavía, okay? It depends where you use it or in the context that you want to use it, right? Todavía, aún, right? That's what it means, right? And yet, it is used mainly in negative past participle. If I'm thinking in Spanish, an example, a sentence que contiene la palabra aún, that means that in English, that thing that you are thinking in Spanish has to be in present perfect. Okay? Did you get that? Or was it a tongue twister? I repeat it. If you are thinking in Spanish, something that contiene the word aún or todavía, then when you bring it into English, has to be with present perfect. Okay? Let's see if you can give me an example. Let's see who is the one writing the first example. I haven't done my school homework yet. That's correct. I'm not going to use it as you, right, with Sophie. Sophie hasn't, because this carbohydrate has to come in a negative, hasn't done her school yet. And yet comes as a difference from the others, a diferencia de las otras, the position of yet is at the end. See? The other ones come between have or has and the past participle of the verb, but yet goes at the end of the sentence. You haven't, okay, Bruno, now that you heard that the position of yet is at the end of the sentence, can you correct the example so I can write it on the board? All right, I will use Sophie's help while you think the rest of it. Says, Bruno, well, Sophie said haven't because she did it on I'll use it on Bruno. Hasn't. Excellent, Milen. I haven't done the listening yet. Fantastic. And Bruno hasn't what? Help Bruno to correct his own example. I'm writing Mile. So, Mile hasn't done the listening yet. Right? Excellent. You haven't finished the homework yet. Bruno hasn't finished the homework yet. Right. Position of yet is special. Okay? Even if you think of a question, si piensan en una question where you want to use todavía or aún, you can use yet in question. I haven't cut my hair yet. Excellent example, Gonzalo. I'll write yours. Gonzalo hasn't cut his hair. Good, Valentin. Excellent. I haven't done homework yet. Can you think of a question where you can use yet? Because yet can be used in question too. If we are thinking about a question that contains the word todavía or aún in Spanish, in English, that question has to be in present perfect. Okay, I haven't finished the practical work of the school yet. That's correct, Anna. Let's imagine I want to ask Dana, le quiero preguntar a Dana, ¿todavía tenés que hacer la tarea de la escuela? ¿Todavía tenés que hacer la tarea de la escuela? ¿Todavía tenés que hacer la tarea de la escuela? What would be that question? Okay. First, I need to be aware, tengo que tener cuidado, which is the positions that words take for questions. Okay? Let me clean. I'm going to take a picture and clean the board. Wait a minute. Let me just wait. Think about that. I want to ask Dana, ¿todavía tenés que hacer esa tarea? And I'm thinking in Spanish. No still. What are we saying? ¿Qué estuvimos diciendo? That yet means yet. You told me. Ustedes me dijeron. Yet means todavía or aún, right? So, and I'm telling you that yet can be used in negative sentence, but you can also use it in questions, right? All right. Okay, I like Julian's there. Has the teacher cleaned the bed? Todavía la teacher tiene que borrar ese pizarrón. Okay, o aún, yes. What if I want to ask Dana? Yo le quiero preguntar a Dana. I want to ask Dana, ¿todavía tenés que hacer la tarea? All right, but yet has to be always in the same position at the end of or the sentencing or the question. So I'm going to make interrogative. Well, I need to consider that I need have or has plus a subject plus past participle plus what? What would be the question for Dana? ¿Todavía tenés que hacer la tarea? Okay. Has Dana done her school homework yet? ¿Todavía Dana tiene que hacer la tarea de la escuela? Right. That would be the question. And you have to think. That's the common mistake that we as Spanish speakers do. That we think todavía at the beginning of the question, and we forget the order of the question in English. In English, we respect the order of the questions and we put those words as extra where it corresponds. Okay? That's not, Milet, that's not a question. to be a question, has to start the question. Here is the interrogative. You have has, subject, and the past participle of the verb. Okay? But your example, Mile, it's a negative example. Okay? Is that clear? Okay, great. So that's something to consider now, to use yet in negative sentences or in question if we have that one. Yes, if we think of that way. But just be careful that the difference from already and yet and just is the position of yet. Yet has to go at the end. Okay? And for anytime that you think about asking a person about a personal experience, okay, when you want to do that, you have to consider first that it's a question in present perfect because you're going to ask someone about their personal experience, no matter what it is. It's a personal experience question, so it's present perfect. And we normally use the word ever in the question. one example is, have you ever met a famous person? Have you ever met a famous person? Have you ever met a famous person? First of all, primero que todo, first of all, this is a experience question. And secondly, that as it is experience question, that question has to take or has to contain, tiene que contener the word ever. So ever is a word, a key word for experience question. Have you ever seen a ghost? No, I haven't. Have you ever seen a ghost, Julie? Have you ever killed someone? No, I haven't killed anyone yet. Good examples. What other questions? Yes, any question about experiences, it's present perfect and with word ever. You understood it well. Any other? Not yet. Okay. Have you ever kidnapped? Kidnapped. I'll write it here for you to know. Kidnapped. It's regular. Okay. Yes. Have you ever kidnapped someone? No, never. Have you ever lost a student? Yes, I have once. Have you ever danced with a famous person? Danced? No, I haven't. Have you ever lost a phone? Yes, I have. A new one. Mm-hmm. Have you ever Do is it past participle? Have you ever? Have you ever done? Yes. Have you ever done skateboarding? Well, I've tried, but just for fun, just for a joke. Yes, that's all. Excellent. Excellent examples. I like all the examples there. Let me write some of them. Uh, have you ever done a skateboarding? Good. Have you ever lost your phone? Yeah. Have you ever danced with a famous person? All right, some couple of examples for you then to write in your notebook, yes, and you will have to answer them. Okay, have you ever have you ever met, no, have you ever done skiing? No, I haven't. I don't like it. Okay, no meat. But I guess you are with your phones and sometimes it's not the word that you want. Is that correct? Am I right? Are you with your phones? Have you ever won an important reward? Um, no, never. I have never. Have you ever won an important reward? No, I haven't. Not at all. Okay, great. Excellent examples. Well done. Up to here, is this topic about present perfect clear? Have you ever met your idol? Yes, I have. Only one of them. Two of them. Two of them. Yes. I've met Ricky Martin and right, excellent. Okay, students, is this topic clear enough so as to give you the photos for you to copy in your notebooks, right? Is this topic clear about yes already just little bit of present perfect? Have you ever watched? No being watching. Have you ever watched a crash? Yes, I have. All right. Yes. Excellent. Well done. Okay. Fantastic. I'm happy to know that these help you to understand what present perfect is. I'm going to send the pictures. I'm going to send the pictures, the photos of the board in the WhatsApp group for you to copy in your notebooks. And I'm going to give you the homework to be done in the student's book and in the workbook. Is that clear? Okay, right. I may see you. All right, okay. I may see you on Tuesday, okay? Again, on YouTube here. All right. Listen, I'm sending you the audios. I put the audios of in the platform Classroom, Google Classroom. I put the audios there for you to listen and complete the activities in the student's book. Okay, I will try to send them on WhatsApp. Sometimes it's difficult because they are heavy, but I will try. There are some listenings in your student's book. You can get the audios in the platform, in Google Classroom platform. There you can get the audios. I uploaded them as materials, all right? And it goes according to the number as it is shows in the student book. Okay, guys, that's all for today. I'll see you on Tuesday at 4 o'clock. All right? Bye bye. Bye bye.